Hey everybody, I wanted to make this short video to talk about the procedural city generator and what's next. I just released the 1.1.1 update and I wanted to make this short video to ask you guys what do you think should be next? So obviously Unreal Engine 5 is coming up hopefully very soon, and once that is out, I'm going to go ahead and convert the current version of PCG into UE5, which you can see here on the screen. Probably involves converting buildings to nanite, looking at world partition, etc., and obviously converting everything from PhysX to chaos. So that update is going to be just a conversion, making sure that everything works great. Maybe a new feature to try to align things to world partition, but this is going to be mostly a conversion. So the next update, the next big update, is going to be release 1.2, and you can see here that I have a bunch of stuff, including things like allow for city expansion after initial generation, add multiplayer support for all code, add the ability to create road overpasses, and some big things like investigate whether I can even use OSM data to create roads, or maybe even add a simple traffic system, which I've been wanting to do for a while. So obviously none of this is a promise. This is more of some ideas that I have for 1.2. And it occurred to me that I wanted to ask you guys, the community, what do you think for some of these big features? Like multiplayer itself is what I call an epic user story. Like that in itself could be one update, right? Or adding seed-based generation for the rows, that's another update. Or OSM data, that itself is a lot, right? Or the traffic system is a lot. So I wanted to get a feel from you guys of what are some of the more important features that you'd like to see in PCG. So what I did is I created this short survey, and I'd like to ask you to take 2 minutes to click on the link in the description and let me know from your point of view, if you had to rate these main options here, what would be your number one or your most requested feature? And what I'm including are just the big things like the traffic system, or would you like to see like fully featured pedestrian system with NPC Manager? I know I'm working on that, but would you like to see it fully fleshed out? Would you like to see an ability to import OSM data to create your roads? Or would you rather have full multiplayer support for all of the blueprints, right? The generation stuff is all of it in editor, so you don't need replication. But for example, the vehicles are not replicated, the blueprints for the interiors are not replicated. So there's still some work to be done if we want everything to be fully replicated. Or maybe you have something else that you think should be like a priority. So this is just kind of your opportunity to let me know what do you think should be kind of the big feature that you really want for PCG. You guys know I take community comments and feedback very seriously. A lot of the stuff that went into the last update actually came from talking to people on Discord. So I want to know what you guys think, because 1.2 is going to be another big update, and I probably can't get and do all of this. It's just not going to happen for 1.2 unless I'm going to take a very long time. So I'll probably pick one of those big ticket items here that are going to be here and choose that for 1.2 based on feedback, and maybe leave the other stuff for like a future update. So please take 2 minutes, click on the link, let me know what you think, what you like to see in PCG as we move forward. This is obviously going to be after UE5 is released, right? So it's going to be in a little while, but I want to start looking into these things and try to plan around that. And lastly, and I typically don't do this, but I might as well do it here. I want to thank you guys, all of you guys that have taken the time to review PCG. I have 14 reviews. I just saw a brand new review, I think yesterday. It makes a big difference for us asset sellers, content creators, right? So if you haven't written your review, I would ask you to please take a few minutes and come here and leave your honest review. If you enjoyed PCG and you have the time, please go ahead and leave your review. It would really help a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Interested to see what your response would be. If you have not joined Discord, please come and join and be part of the discussion, and you can give me more suggestions that way and interact with me. I'm a lot more active there as opposed to YouTube, which I don't have a lot of time. So yeah, come hang out. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I'll talk to you in the next video.